All right. Fire's going pretty good, Scott. Great. All right. Hi. Scott and I are throwing the Gala DDT-V bash this year for Christmas. He's in the background making the turkey. We've invited all of our DDT-V friends over, and it starts at 8. Well, it started at 8, you know. People like to be fashionably late, especially in this crowd. Well, anyhow, we'll be doing that while you get to watch the 1985 Christmas extravaganza. So just sit back, stoke your own fire, and pour a tall glass of eggnog and enjoy it. Scott, how's the turkey coming?
Great! Got it right here in the oven.
Oh, my Lord. I thought you knew how to do that. I mean, that's why I let you make the turkey.
But, well, there's no instructions on it. Maybe I'll put it in a little longer. That'll get it.
I don't believe this. Oh, I mean, they're gonna arrive any minute from now, and oh, geez, and the turkey, oh, geez.
First, there was the intellectual stimulation of People's Court. Then there came the intense drama of Divorce Court. Now, the producers of Family Feud and the nighttime Price is Right, in cooperation with Brian De Palma, bring you the final chapter in video law. Viacom Productions is proud to present Probate Court, an adventure into law. See dramatic testimonial.
Your father had several mistresses?
I object, Your Honor.
Oh, but real, just bag it, babe.
No, that's absurd. Isn't it true that Plano's mother was your father's secretary for 10 years?
Objection, Your Honor.
Just put a cork in it, hon.
Well, yeah, what's that got to do with anything?
Isn't it true that plaintiff is your father's son by a secretary, therefore your legal heir and your half-brother?
No! Never! That's a lie!
See retired Judge Eugene Signet deliver swift justice.
Stop it! I'm warning you! That's it! Got it! Lawyer!
See Probate Court, coming soon to DDT-V.
Stop it!
Neighborhood crime is something that plagues every American city, but on Cleveland's near west side, citizens have fought back. Martha Pearson is president of the Neighborhood Reclamation Association.
When our association decided to take action, we really didn't know where to turn. This empty lot was a haven for all those evil criminal types, and vandalism was everywhere. On top of that, we didn't get any police protection, and the federal and state governments would not help us. So we pooled all our resources, and we got some fundraisers started. And with every last penny we scraped up, we had this Dunkin' Donuts built. Now we have 24-hour police protection, and the neighborhood's a lot safer place.
Get involved. Take a bite out of crime. And a jelly donut. To find out what you can do to help, write donut. Post Office Box 395J, Lincoln, Nebraska. Search 7099.
Good evening. In this time of holiday cheer and giving, I think it's important that we do remember those less fortunate than ourselves. I'm speaking, of course, of the Westgate people. Those who have nothing better to do with their time than to wander aimlessly through Westgate, Great Northern. Look at them. I would like to point out that these photographs were not staged. We simply sent our cameramen in and said, show us a clear picture of what is really happening in these shopping malls. Something must be done about this terrible plight. Won't you please help these poor unfortunates? When the lady comes to your door with the yellow band around her shoulder, please give generously. Thank you.
Good evening. This is the DDT-V Evening News. I'm David Carl, filling in for Scott Kern, who's modeling sportswear at Higbee's.
And I'm Erin Cameron, filling in for Carl Hansen, who's doing his last-minute Christmas shopping. Men. Top news story for tonight. Cleveland television station WKYC Channel 3 is being sued in Cuyahoga County Municipal Court by a Mrs. Edward Bakersfield of Euclid. It seems that several months ago, her husband, a retired Army major, went off to discover the difference and hasn't been seen since. The phrase, an important part of TV3 news promotion has encouraged such behavior, claims a $45 million civil suit. It's all a damned lie, said Mrs. Bakersfield in a news conference. Local news is all the same. WKYC spokesman issued no comment. Dave?
Thank you, Aaron. Tragedy struck the entertainment industry Saturday as HBO's popular children's performers, the Fraggles, were killed in a 5-alarm fire in a suburban Los Angeles area. Firemen searched the remains of the house for nearly 5 hours, but could only locate several lumps of polystyrene. The fire comes amidst allegations of drug use and organized crime ties amongst the Fraggles. FBI agents believe the fire was a revenge killing for the Fraggles' involvement in the death of New York mobster Paul Castellano, killed in a machine gun slaying last week. Aaron?
Thank you, Dave. In the Philippines, President Ferdinand Marcos stated that he was unaffected by the thought of free elections in his country and had no fear of losing to opposition leader Corazon Aquino. When pressed by reporters as to why he was so confident, Marcos replied, "The people love me, the people are happy and safe, and the government owns all the voting machines." And now we go to a special holiday report with our own Karen Imes, somewhere in Bay Village.
This is Karen Imes. During the Christmas season, we are all accustomed to seeing the kettles and bell ringers of the Salvation Army. Due to the great success of this fundraising technique, many organizations have chosen to copy it. I'm here with Major Ian O'Neill of the Irish Republican Army. Tell me, Major O'Neill, why did you choose this technique for fundraising this year?
Well, last year it seemed the most economical, and we see that the Salvation Army had a lot of success with it, so we decided to have a go at it.
Was the technique successful this year?
Yeah, so far we're doing pretty good, but we still have a lot of empty ammo boxes, and we're hoping to make up some more money.
Thank you, Major. This is Karen Imes, DDT-V News. Thank you.
Thank you, Karen. In a surprise move announced today, DDT-V television star Jeff Hawkins announced he would be leaving the show to pursue his lifelong dream of founding a community. The town, called Hawkins Falls, will be located in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Hawkins stated he intended to make the town a sovereign nation. Said Jeff, "We're pretty excited about it because, well, Martin Mull is going to be our king." Aaron?
Thank you, Dave. As Congress heads towards its holiday recess, the Reagan administration can rest easy knowing that its new tax reform bill has been approved. Details of the plan are still sketchy, but insiders say that the president favors the idea of running the government like a private industry. With that in mind, the Internal Revenue Service will offer 3 separate tax plans in 1986. New tax plan, classic tax plan for those who prefer the old system, and diet tax plan for those trying to stretch their budget. Dave?
Thank you, Aaron. And finally, on the lighter side of the news, it was all smiles as Bay City Council held their 3rd annual holiday bowling tournament at Bay Lanes. Said a spokesman for City Council, "Gosh, this is the most fun and the only thing we haven't tabled all year long." And as an ending point to this extravaganza, we'd like to open up with a new segment entitled The News Joke. Yes, what's worse than being kidnapped by the PLO? Being rescued by the Egyptians. Well, that's the news. For Dave Carl and Aaron Cameron, good night and happy holidays.
Good night.
Oh, hello, Gretchen? Yeah, this is Carl. Fine, how are you? Good. Say, you know that invite I sent you about a week ago about the Christmas party? Yeah, well, that's tonight. Yeah, honestly. No, it started about an hour. Oh, you can't make it, huh? Oh, boy. Well, there's nobody here.
Patience. Coors instills patience in every can of beer they make. That's one of the reasons why Coors is never heavy, never bitter, and has all the spirit of a great beer. In fact, you're probably asking yourself right now, well, what makes Coors better tasting than other beers? Well, that's simple. Well, only Coors is pasteurized, and only Coors uses the finest Rocky Mountain wheat and barley water hops in their beer. So if you're looking for a good beer, with all the patience of a great beer, and have a middle-class income or better, Coors is the one.
look around. Look at the rustic scenery, architecture, and the snow, and in case of Mickey in the background, you know, it's gotta be Bay Village, and we're out right now to find some of the best Christmas presents we can get.
But we are staying in the limits of Bay Village. That's so we can save on the gas economy.
Yeah, you bet. And we're gonna make a game out of it, see how much stuff we can find to get here in Bay Village, and here we go.
It's getting cold, so we're going inside.
Yeah.
Come on.
Hi, we're here in Rogers and Ray's. I'm standing in front of an Airdyne ergometer. It's by Schwinn. It's a full-body exercise machine. Now, these things go back and forth, and then you do the pedals, and this is for wind resistance. It also cuts down on your heating bills. As you can see over on the sign over there, it's the one bicycle which is chosen 9 out of 10 by mannequins. No, that's just a joke. It's great for the kids. This is My Puppy Puddles. So you can remember that. It's a kind of statement you want your whole neighborhood to know about.
And if you're looking for a great gift for the kids, we have the Fisher-Price Bubble Mower. Those bubbles really start growing early spring, late summer. And that's just great for mowing your bubbles out in the front yard.
Hey, Scott, I found something. This is great. This is an official John Lennon Dizzy Miss Lizzie doll. I think Dave is going to want to get one of these, don't you think?
I think we should get it for him.
Yeah.
Let's go take it up to the counter. Due to the great box office success of Rambo, that inspired the making of this actual Rambo knife. And there's nothing that we like better in Bay Village than a bunch of random violence by a bunch of little kids.
And get a load of this. Yeah, zoom in on this, man. Skinny purple tie. Look at that smile. It's got to be the newest, the Darren Ewing doll. You got to get one.
Maybe we can use this on him.
Ooh. Those of you hardcore DDT-V fans that got the September show, remember when Chuck interviewed this young lady, Mary Lou, here at Baskin-Robbins at Bay Village Square, and the story demanded a follow-up. And, well, first of all, we're going to ask, and I kind of know the answer to this, we're going to ask, you know, ice cream in the middle of winter, but I just saw, you know, a slew of customers come in here. Have you been doing all right?
Yes, very well during the season. People, more during the season, they get hand packs instead of just regular cones. And we do a lot better in during Christmas and the goods from the party case.
Okay, great. The next question I hope you're ready for. The sign outside, I mean, you changed it. You told us there was the whole thing about abiding by rules and the image and everything, and you went back on it. Can you explain that?
Well, it's really not up to me, but it was up to between the Baskin-Robbins lawyers and the people who own the square here. And I guess they decided that it was all right if we changed our sign and made it compare with the others.
I see. It's a corporate decision. One last question, just between you and me. Yeah, this is community in Bay Village. We want to know, what do you think about those Dairy Queen folks?
I think they're copying our hard ice cream, but personally, I like soft ice cream once in a while. But I'd rather have Baskin-Robbins than Dairy Queen.
Well, we've got the start of a great ice cream war here. We'd like to thank you a lot.
Thank you.
Thanks. Oh, yeah. As you may notice, we got to get out of here. It's 31 past 31.
Well, as Carl's inside there talking to the lovely lady, as you can see, Dairy Queen's open all year now, and I don't understand why, because in the winter months, you know, you can just go out and eat snow.
Yeah, we're here at Dairy Queen at the Dover Center Junction, and this young lady here, I'm going to ask her a few questions. How is it, well, for a few years ago, they used to close, like, from October, November until February or March, and now you're open all year. It says so right on the window. Has that been good for business here?
Yeah, it's the second year we've done that. The business is pretty good so far.
Oh, that's great. I noticed these new things, blizzards, are really popular during the summer. How many of those have you sold since you...
Over 8,000. We've had them since July.
Okay, now, just for trivia's sake, and we got this sudden downpour of snow, how many blizzards do you sell, like, during a blizzard?
Like, a day?
Well, no, I mean, when the weather's really bad out.
Oh, about 20 of them.
20 of them a day?
Yeah.
Outrageous. I've got to ask you. I've got to... Oh, excuse me.
No, never mind.
Okay, well, I've got to ask you. What do you think about these Baskin-Robbins people? I mean, they kind of accused you of stealing their
their hard ice cream idea, and I don't know, personally I don't go for that, and I just wondering what your opinion is.
Well, lots of people like our ice cream more because we give them more, I think. That's what they tell me. Customers come in and say we give them more quantities for less, and we don't charge as much.
Yeah, no, one of the ladies at Baskin-Robbins showed a certain weakness for Dairy Queen ice cream, and I think you got the edge on them in the ice cream war. That's all from Dairy Queen.
The Yuletide isn't the best of times for all merchants. For sale, for lease, forget it.
Here we are at the Sunkist Tanning Salon at the Bay Center, and we'd like to ask a few questions here. We're asking, why do you think people come in over the Christmas holiday to get a tan?
Because they want to make it look like they went away somewhere to get a tan.
Oh, so they do. That's it. Okay, people get tans here, and they lie about going to Florida over the Christmas vacation.
I do.
Carl lies, yes. Okay, well, thank you. Thank you. Well, that concludes our look around Bay Village for Christmas presents, and if you're out there shopping, remember, buy American. Better yet, buy Bay.
And remember, Christmas is coming up real soon, so get those cards and letters in early.
Damn thing's frozen shut.
It's Scotty Kern's Calypso Christmas, a fun-filled holiday entertainment package for the entire family. Join Scotty as he welcomes Brooke Shields, Gene Shalit, E.A. Butina, Angie Dickinson, William the Refrigerator Perry, Eric Estrada, Sharon Perrine, and golf pro Fuzzy Zoller, among others, in a laugh riot of holiday fun.
Hello and welcome to the Scott T. Kern Christmas Calypso Special. We got everything on this great Caribbean island. We got snowballs. We got the sea right out there. And we got the nice Caribbean jungle right back here. But that's making too much noise, so we're going to cover it up with a pretty song called, Hey Pepe, what's that song's name? Pepe, what's the song's name?
Jingle Bells.
Yeah, Jingle Bells. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 5, 6. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun is to ride in one-horse open sleigh. Drum solo! Ukulele solo! Here we go. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Thank you.
Join Scotty and Friend Tuesday at 9 p.m. Let's all be there.
Oh, Gene, good heavens, what's wrong?
Oh, everything.
You can tell me.
Well, first Billy was thrown out of school for shooting his teacher, and now Frank's in a semi and is in a coma.
Oh my gosh.
And
Yes, spotty dishes. There's nothing worse than a dishwasher full of spotty dishes. Don't let it happen to you. Use Spot-X dishwashing liquid and X out those spotty dishes.
I'm so sorry, Gene, about Frank.
well, that's okay. At least I don't have spotty dishes thanks to Spot-X.
Great party.
Oh, shut up.
Hey, you know, this has never happened to us before.
I said shut up. Watch the boss. Anybody got any dip?
Live Aid was perhaps 1985's most important event. The worldwide concert for African hunger benefited many, and DDT-V was proud to have the pop stars Biff and Loops representing them there in Philadelphia.
This Live Aid experience was it was a deep sort of karma type deal. Isn't that right, Eddie?
Yep. This had to be. I mean, when I got out on stage, it was the most
intensest party, dude. It was incredible.
Anyway, the crowd was pulsating so that my bicuspids were a shiver.
They were. I could see them. They were vibrating. It was intense. We were into this hunger thing, weren't we? It was beautiful, man.
Wow, you guys look great. Well, we were gonna have fireworks, but they wouldn't let us, so, we're gonna make our own fireworks, right, Eddie?
Placebos.
1, 2, 3.
Come on, man!
Shake it up, baby, now. Shake it up, baby. Twist and shout. Twist and shout. Come on, come on, come on, come on, baby, now. Come on, baby. Work it on out, work it on out. You look so good. Look so good. Come on, you look so fine. You look so fine. Come on and get a little closer now. Get a little closer. Let me know that you're mine.
With some air and extra dry.
Now, baby, twist and shout, twist and squirm and shout, baby, now,
Gyrate and shout, and
work
squirm
it on
out.
out, yeah, work it on out. No, you twist so good,
Squirm and twist some more.
you so fine,
More.
so fine.
Marshmallow,
Twist
like some
now.
marshmallow and chocolate.
Let me know that you're mine.
Like your mind over s'more, you know? I'll skill you and put you over a cardigan fire. But first, we're gonna do a little harp solo. It's finished now. All right, bring it up.
Shake it up, baby, now. Shake it up, baby. Twist and shout, twist and shout. Come on, come on, come on, come on, baby, now. Come on, baby. Work it on out, yeah, work it on out. Woo. Oh, shake it up, baby. Now you look so good. So
human
good.
beings.
Baby. Oh, like I knew you would.
My next door neighbor, the septic tank. The grass is always greener over him. My wife looks at him with lust. Makes my heels want to bust, man. I'm gonna call the clean out man. He didn't like it.
Baby, now.
My wife didn't like it. My kids
Twist
didn't like
and shout,
it. I liked it. I liked it. I liked it.
Come on, come on, Eddie, now. We wanna work it all out. Oh, no, 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 yeah. No, 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 yeah. Come on, sing out there.
Sing a song.
Let me see your hands, baby.
Bandito. He doesn't know what to do. The taco Doritos. Now push him out. Dandy. Not what you think he is.
You've all been just lovely. Thank you. Peace on Venus.
I knew that.
I got it!
Marlon Brando.
I got it!
Marlon Brando.
Damn, 6 in a row.
Well, that's the show. We hope you folks enjoy your holidays. Ours are pretty much washed out. Oh, well. Well, until next time, this has been DDT-V.
Hey, let's go to the diner.
Yeah. Denny sounds good right about now.
Ready?
You go first. Let me get my jacket on here.
Doesn't even have a title. But it is kind of appropriate, I suppose.
A child is born, and a child he dies. He's got the whole world's sadness in his eyes. And he came from far away and left without a trace, leaving us with only a memory of the kindness on his face. Oh, whoa, 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 now he's gone, but he's everywhere, in the people that we love and hate. It's time we capitulate to the love of it all, and the happiness that we all share. You find his love in people's big and small, especially at this time of year. So you gotta give all you got, but you know it doesn't have to be a lot. Just a card or a kindly word, help his message to be heard. Merry Christmas to the world, for every boy and every girl. Got a feeling we can't go wrong if we open up our hearts and sing a song. And not too long thereafter, the sadness and the sorrow will be replaced by laughter. Ever after, yeah, yeah. Ever after, oh. So Merry Christmas to the world, to every boy and every girl. Got a feeling that we can't go wrong if we open up our hearts and sing a song. And not too long thereafter, the sadness and the sorrow will be replaced by laughter. Ever after. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you and your families at this time of year. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to all of us here, to all of you there.